Welcome to your new system. This is so exciting. We are celebrating you, and this is something that you should take a moment to celebrate as well, because this is a huge step that you're taking in innovating your business and looking after your clients. So we are really, really happy to have been a part of this journey, and we are so grateful. So let's walk you through your new system, how you can use it, what the features are available to you and to your clients. So when you log into Dubsado, this is your homepage. This is what you will see. A quick walk through your dashboard. You probably won't spend a lot of time here, but just to give you and highlight the key features. The first thing is this financial goals section here. You can add a monthly or yearly goal, and you can also see the money that's coming in. So if it's set up for the year, you'll be able to see how much money you've made this year. And if it's set up for the month, you will be able to see how much money you have made this month. And again, you can set a little goal, which sometimes feels really satisfying to just check in and see how you're going. This open invoices section here basically just means if everyone paid you today, how much money would you make? How much money have you got outstanding? As you can see, I just clicked on it there and it took us to the invoices section. Jumping back to the dashboard over here, you can also see over here on the right-hand side if you have any invoices that are overdue. Yes, your payment reminders will be going out automatically to clients. However, sometimes if people aren't paying, it will show up here in invoices. Ideally, this won't happen, but if it does, you can click on them here again to go to this invoices section, and you could give your client a call if all of their payment reminders are going out and they haven't paid you yet. I want to make a quick note, this is a demo account, so you can see every feature, but anything here with this little golden star, you will actually not be able to see in your starter plan. These are part of the Premier plans and part of our Bridal Booking Pro as opposed to our System Essentials. So just disregard them for now, you won't be able to see them, that's completely normal. Jumping back to the dashboard, you can see here as well an overview of your calendar, what's coming up. There will be different colors. So blue means confirmed. If you see black, it means that it is a lead, and you will also see some things on here as well for when invoices are due. Jumping into projects, this is where all of your clients with their wedding information are stored. So every time a client submits an inquiry, they will automatically pop into Bridal Inquiry here for you. To give you an example of what it looks like inside a project, here we have the client's name. It will also come up with their wedding date. You don't need to set that. That will be collected in their inquiry form. You will be able to see their name, email, phone number, and here we'll have a thing called custom mapped project fields. This will be different depending on your business, but we will set this up with important information that you will be able to quickly see. You, of course, will be able to access all of your client information through their inquiry forms and other forms that they complete. However, the quick info that you want to look at is stored here. I will go through and do a test inquiry with you to show you what happens, but basically you can see their invoice here, their forms. In the System Essentials, this is all manual. If you do decide later on to upgrade, we can automate all of this for you, but at this stage, you will have to manually add forms being your proposal, questionnaire, etc. You will not have access to appointments or workflows. This is a Premier feature, so please disregard this. The notes section as well is really great to add. For example, if you have trial notes, if you have a consultation with a client and you want to write some notes about their wedding and their details, you can add this in here as well. Reporting, basically all you will use in here is your invoices if you need to check in on anything, although I very rarely go in here. It's not a common feature, but it is available for you. You can also see your chart of accounts. So if you don't have an accounting system, what you can do is use Dubsado. It will just mean you will need to add expenses manually from your bank account. I do recommend having an accounting system as it's a lot faster and easier. But if you're not at that stage yet, then this is also a little handy thing to use rather than doing it on a spreadsheet or however manual way you're doing it currently. Next up is your calendar. This is exactly the same as what you will see on your homepage. In here, you can set little tasks for yourself. Again, if you do decide to upgrade later on to the Bridal Booking Pro, then you will be able to have all of these set up automatically for you. But if you need to manually set up a task right now for a little reminder, you just click Add Task and you create it here. Utilities, the only thing you would use from here is your address book if you need to find a client's name or details. You can also use this search bar up here to search for their name, and you can bring up their details as well. Moving on to templates, again, you won't have access to the scheduler or workflow, please disregard that, but your forms are where your inquiry form, your proposal, your questionnaire, and your contract is stored. If you have additional guides and resources, they are uploaded as PDFs here as well for you. Canned emails are your email templates. You will not have anything written in here as this isn't included in the System Essentials, only in our Bridal Booking Pro. However, you are more than welcome to create canned emails yourself. Dubsado has a help center which you can actually look up, and they have so many resources on how to literally do everything. They will teach you how to create canned emails, teach you how to do basically anything that you need to do if you wish to as well. Then we have your packages. This is where your pricing is. So we will have set all of this up for you. If you do need to ever edit and tweak things, jump back into the Dubsado Help Center and have a look on how to do that. But it's pretty simple. You click edit, you drop it down, and you simply change the price. If you need to add GST, you can do that here. Then we've got finally your payment plans. So this is what we set up to ensure that clients have a deposit and then their final balance, along with all of the payment reminders that are automated. Now let's get into how to actually use this for you and for your clients. So the first point of entry for your clients will be they will submit an inquiry form that we have provided to you via a link. If you don't have a website, or if you do have a website, this will be embedded on your website. When a client submits an inquiry form, you will be notified via email. Then you can jump into your projects here and you will see it sitting here, bridal inquiry. What you're going to do is click on the name and it will jump into the project. When you first open a project, there will obviously be no emails sent. This is demo account, so I've been testing and running emails, so just pretend that they're not there for now. The first thing you're going to do is have a look at the date and obviously check in your calendar if you are available. If you are unavailable, it's pretty simple. You're going to click send email and you can type an email, subject, body, letting the client know, hey, I'm actually unavailable. If you are available, what you're going to do is jump into forms here, click add new form. It will say bridal proposal or bridal quote. You are going to add it. Now, what I recommend doing is here you will see the inquiry form that they have completed. It says complete here. You can view and you can open it so you can see all of the details that they've input, which helps you obviously quote them accurately. Now you're going to, on the proposal, click edit. Then what you're going to do is click here. You will see this pops up in the side which says select a package, and you are going to click edit package. Now this is where you edit how many people. It's usually pretty straightforward. It shouldn't take you too long once you get used to it. For example, if there's one bride, you would keep that as so. Additional makeup, if they've said 4, you would simply enter the quantity 4. Obviously, depending on what your system is set up, depending on the service that you provide, this will be very different. However, it's going to be really quite straightforward on what you need to do. If you need to change the price as opposed to a quantity, you simply add the price in there and click save. This will be set up with every single pricing template that you have. So if things aren't applicable, for example, an early start fee, you can simply drop down and remove. Once you've saved all of this, it is really important to click apply, and this will make the changes. Something else to note, if you offer set packages as opposed to a per person or a line breakdown, we will set them up as packages. So what you need to do is on the left-hand side, you will see your packages available here. You would just swap between the package that's available. Once you've finished editing, you're going to click save, and then you are going to click on the client's name back up here to jump back into the project. Once we apply the proposal, it automatically applies the contract, so you don't need to worry about that. Then you're going to click send. From here, this is your subject. You can type your email, and here is the proposal link. So make sure you're typing that out, you're clicking send, and obviously make sure this is available here. Another important feature to note that we can't automate in the System Essentials, but you still have access to do manually, is change the project status. So your clients will automatically jump into bridal inquiry. Once you have sent their proposal, you can either do this direct from their project or from out here. Here where it says project status, you can change it to proposal sent. If you jump back into projects and refresh your screen, sometimes it takes a little moment to load, you will see now that it's sitting in proposal sent. Once they pay their deposit, you want to move them into wedding confirmed. So I'll show you the other way how you can do it now. You can click here and you can put them in wedding confirmed. The other thing you will be able to see is their invoices. So this little bit, yellow bit will be their deposit, how much is paid, this is their overall, and how much is remaining. Learning how to manage and operate Dubsado as a business owner is one thing. However, it is incredibly crucial to understand what your clients are experiencing. We want to show you what your clients can see, because occasionally you will get clients that come back to you and they're like, oh, I don't know where to go. I'm stuck somewhere along the line. And we want you to feel confident to know where they're at and how you can help them. So on almost every proposal we create, we add some form of next steps like this. This is because we want to make it so simple for clients. It's literally step 1, 2, and 3. You would think that you can't go wrong, but however, there are clients that don't read. We've all met those clients, and they get stuck. They're like, it's not working. I don't know how to pay my invoice, and I will show you why that happens. So As you can see up here, we call this a three-way form. So you've got your proposal, contract, and invoice. What your clients are supposed to do is confirm the proposal, which will automatically take them to their contract. They sign their contract, and it will automatically take them to their invoice. However, what some people do is they just jump here like this, and they say, oh my gosh, what's happening? My invoice doesn't work. I don't know how to pay. This is because you need to do step 1 and 2 before your invoice will generate properly. Let me show you. So this section here, your clients will not be able to edit. This is the section that you edit when you send out their proposal. It will look different again, depending on how your proposal is set up. But if you have add-ons, this is a section where they can add certain things and it will auto total to their invoice. Now, if you follow the steps, they click confirm proposal, and it automatically jumps to their contract. Some people will say, oh, I can't get to my contract. And this is because they're not waiting the 2 seconds that it takes. So now if we jump to invoice before signing the contract, let me just refresh this here. You will be able to see that the invoice will have generated. However, the deposit dates will not generate because the deposit date is linked to the contract being signed, which is why it's so important they do step 1, step 2, and then step 3. So we go to the contract, you sign the contract, and then you scroll down and you click agree and submit, and the invoice will finally generate correctly. As you can see, the due date is here. This will also have a due date depending on the time frame that you have set up. This is just a demo account, so I don't have it, but this could be 1 week before the wedding, 4 weeks before the wedding, whatever it is. But the deposit due date will not generate until the contract is signed. So my account again doesn't have any payment set up here because it is a demo account, but it will say pay now, and there'll be the final balance and it will say pay now. So there's 3 options that they can pay. We are wanting them to pay the deposit, which will have the due date as today, or ideally the date they sign the contract, and the deposit amount. So that's how it looks for your clients. If they get stuck along the way, I'm going to give you a bit of a hack. So let me jump back into Dubsado. So when you are looking at your proposal sent, there are 3 variations here. If it is saying a $0 balance, you can see that there is no invoice attached. If it's here, this means they have not clicked submit their proposal. So it's a really quick and easy way to see if they've submitted their proposal. This person has not. If they have an invoice generated like this, you will be able to see that they have clicked submit proposal. As soon as they click that button at the bottom of their proposal, this will generate. Here you can see if their contract has been signed or not. So occasionally what you'll see is they haven't got any invoice here. However, their contract's been signed and you're like, hang on, what's happening? That's how you can tell they've been through the step where they haven't submitted their proposal. Hopefully this doesn't happen too often. It hasn't, we don't have it happen too often. We haven't had any of our clients experience this often, but it does happen and we want you to feel really confident when it comes to answering your clients. From here, it's very similar to how you would normally handle your weddings. You will be able to see their emails available in here. You will also be able to see your emails available in your email inbox, not through Dubsado, but I highly recommend sending everything through here. In the System Essentials, we cannot automate the portal getting activated. So what you're going to do is every time a client pays their deposit, over here in their project, you're going to activate their portal and you can set a password. If you don't have a password or you don't want to set a password, it will simply be their email. If you have any digital guides that you want sent to your portal, you're going to click on Forms, Add Form, Add the Guide, and you can click here, Add to Portal. When it comes time to sending their questionnaire, simply jump into Forms again, jump into their questionnaire, click Add, and then you are going to send it to them, again, writing an email for them. So in a nutshell, this is your system. If in the future you would love to upgrade to our Bridal Booking Pro, we will automate 90% of this. All of your emails will be automated. You will get an online booking scheduler. There will be a lot more features available for you. However, this is such a great starting point. Your brides are really going to be able to see your point of difference. You are able to show up more professionally, and sending quotes still will save you quite a bit of time. You will be secure with a signed contract. There are so many benefits of having this system, and we are so grateful to have been able to help you on this journey. If you do get stuck with anything, you have 2 weeks of post-project support with us via Telegram. Please send us a message, whether that's typed, audio, video, etc. If you need a hand, we are here to support you. And furthermore, if you do need help, Dubsado has their own available chat team. They are incredible. You can just click on this box to chat with them. Any questions, they are more than happy to help. They also have their online help center that I mentioned, which literally is a wealth of knowledge. Thank you again for trusting us with this, and we are super excited to hear how it helps elevate your business.